Hey guys, welcome back to Missile Reviews. What we're taking a look at is unique toys. They're O-04 Sigfried, which is of course the fourth in their Orden or Abominus series of robots, the Combiner. If you like what you see here, of course, go ahead and order yours. These guys right here, tfsource.com. Links in the description. One thing you'll notice off the bat, by far, the tallest, this overall biggest of the group. He's about 7.5 inches tall. Really adds to that leader persona. He comes with big giant gun, his chest piece, two swords, and a shield. The chest piece and this become the crotch and the chest piece for combined mode. They do have some uses in robot mode as well. The gun actually comes apart. There are those two pieces, and these pretty tight, but it all comes apart, and you can see it becomes 4 guns of its own. Alright, and just for the sake of things, I'm actually just going to keep it in the combined mode if I can remember how to do this, because I'm sure you guys can imagine how these guns would look if being held. Not too hard. Get some pictures of that in the Pictorial review, tfsource.com/blog, while I'm knocking everything over. But we actually need to move these guys back anyway, so we can check Mr. Sigfried out. Alright. Diorama's nice, but some of those rocks kind of get in the way and stuff like that. Get these out of the way. Give you a nice view here. Tail is of course kibble, but looks pretty nice on the back. Especially with them being Terracons, they handle the kibble a little bit better than something that's just supposed to be, let's say, a car into a robot, something sleek. These are meant to be a bit monstrous, and it actually adds to that. So looking at his posability here, ball jointed head, shoulders, ratchet joints. Not the biggest fan of ratchets, but these are really small ratchets, so the movement's not too hindered by the space in between the ratchets. Shoulders go in and out, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, which is cool, thigh swivel, waist swivel. Alright, that's not the thigh. This is the thigh here. That's actually for the combiner mode transformation. But he does have swivel right above the knee bend, and of course ankle tilt. So really cool. The big gun doesn't do too much with it. You know, of course you can put it into the separate gun modes, do some stuff with that, whatever you want. He can hold it. Pretty large, but it is what it is. What's really cool for me is attaching the swords and shield. So get the swords in there. Pretty tight. 5mm pegs, so are universal with other Transformers. I love that they're gold, and that works as a shield. And to me, those work much better. Almost a pirate feel. Alright. And even for a test shot, pretty tight joints. I like it. Quality stuff. There you have it. Let's get him transformed. Alright, let's get this big boy transformed. Loosen these guys up. Pop this forward. Those loose. You have to loosen these panels here, the front and back, in order to bring that up and get the head in. Alright, so that's that. You can go ahead and put those back in place. On these parts, the sides that flip out, there's a panel. You want to get those to 90 degrees a piece. And then this whole thing comes down and it pegs in right there. So, boom, boom, and we're already probably 60% done. Alright, so panels on the forearms, just like every single one of these. Rotate the bicep. Flip the panel up. I didn't announce it, but getting the hands in there. Common sense. Flip those back legs around. Back legs around. Bring them up. Bring them up. Tap the tail in. And then just get him into a position where he's okay. Definitely not a bad transformation at all. The hard part is kind of getting them steady. Alright, and the last part, it's a little bit hard with these ratcheting joints, but feet just come in like so. Make sure we're focused a bit further out. Get this out of the way. But there you go. That is Sigfried's two-headed kimono dragon alt mode. Let's check it out. Alright, now we've got Sigfried into his alt mode here. Really long. You go ahead and take out a ruler for this one. Head to tail, if you straighten it out, it's about 14 inches long, so it's definitely a sizable character. Alright, just so you guys can check out how it looks and everything like that. Now, lots of posability to it too. Multiple movement points, that's supposed to be connected, but multiple tail swivels here, up and down as well. That's pretty cool. You got the shoulders there, so definitely movement. Elbows, as well as two joints here in the back legs while I pull them out. So plenty of movement in the legs too, even the heads here. Have the opening and closing mouth. Overall, it's a solid piece. And one thing you can do with the combined mode chest pieces, as well as that combined gun that he comes with, you can go ahead and put this guy together, get them all configured like so. It's a bit awkward looking to me, but it literally works. Plug that in there. And now he's got this mega huge cannon on his back. Actually, put the heads down some. It's got those click knee joints for a neck joint. You can see how that looks. I wish it plugged in a little bit further back. I think that would look a lot more awesome, but even so, it's cool to see that he has the shoulder cannon and stuff like that. And each of these two additional pieces on the gun, I'm only going to plug in one since you can only see the side, but they go right there to give them neck blasters as well. Overall, Sigfried's a solid piece. Definitely my favorite of these so far. His robot mode is pretty awesome. My favorite is going to be, he's not Blot, and of course I can't remember his name. Of course, but Albrecht, there we go. That land shark thing just really does it for me, but this is definitely a close second. This has been Sigfried. If you like what you see, go ahead and go to TF Source. The link is in the description, and I'll see you guys next review. Let me know what you think. And oh yeah, don't forget, check out the Pictorial on tfsource.com/blog.